off my daughter. Get away from her. How did he get in here? Do you want me to call the police?
No, Mother, it's all right.
It is not all right. Now, you listen to me. You stay away from my daughter. Otherwise, I will call Ross and get a restraining order on you so fast that you won't know what hit you.
I think you misunderstand.
I understand everything about you. Every single little dirty trick you've ever played. No more on my daughter. Otherwise, you'll answer to me. You got it?
I never meant to hurt either one of you.
You hurt her more than any person on earth. Thank God that's over with. Thank God you decided to leave him.
Mother, please.
It's not as if I am forcing her to stay here with me.
Are you all right? Are you really all right?
Yes.
Listen, you got this all wrong, Vanessa. See, we just got home, and normally I would never ask a relative of Dinah's to leave, but you can understand we need some time alone to ourselves.
What is he talking about?
Well, you haven't really given me much of a chance to explain, Mother. I need to
sweetie,
explain.
I think now's the time.
Sweetie? What went on in court?
Okay, all right. If you'll allow me, before you get any more upset, first of all, this was all Dinah's doing, okay? I mean, I did ask her and beg her repeatedly to come back to me, but I never pushed myself on her, nor would I. I love her too much to ever do that.
Dinah? You didn't.
Yes, Mother, I did. I've taken Roger back.
Dinah, tell me this is some kind of terrible joke.
No, Mother, it's not.
Well, you can't be doing this. You can't be taking him back.
Now, see, you're being judgmental. I admit that is a trap we parents tend to fall into.
Roger, don't. Let me explain this to my mother.
No, all right. I just want Vanessa to know that I am sorry that I came between Dinah and her family.
This can't be true. This can't be true.
I only hope that you and Ross will come to see me differently in time.
Dinah, you can't be doing this. You can't. Sweetheart, I thought after Daddy died that things were different, that you were closer to me.
It was different. I was feeling closer to you, definitely.
Well, I felt as though we were beginning to see things from the same point of view, that he doesn't matter. Do you understand? He doesn't. You do. Now, I don't get it. I don't understand what his hold on you is, but I'll help you. Maybe we can work things out together. Maybe I'll do anything I can to help you.
Well, I appreciate that, Mother. Really, I do, but my mind is made up. I belong with my husband, and so I've stopped the divorce proceedings.
You can't mean that.
I do.
I'm absolutely devastated. I love you very much, but I can't be party to this.
Why, Mother? Just because I'm with Roger doesn't mean we can't continue to get closer. Mother?
Excuse me.
Mother. Wait.
She'll come around. She'll come around.
Mother, wait.
Dinah, how can I convince you that staying with this man is a terrible mistake? How can I help you?
The only way you can help me right now is just try and understand. I want everything.
You have everything. You have everything to have a wonderful life. Don't throw it away on him.
I need you to stand by me.
You're my daughter. I love you. I would go to the ends of the earth for you. But I can't stand by and watch you ruin your life on a man who's tried to hurt everybody in our family.
Honey, please don't tell me that you're having second thoughts about us. Are you?
You're right, this is your daddy.
Hi. Son.
Hi, Dad.
You're a bright kid, you know that? Your mommy was waiting for the right time to tell you who I was, but you guessed it. I am your daddy.
Bridget? What are you doing?
Just let me explain, please. Just let me... Look, Hart and I were just talking, and then Peter asked if he was his daddy, and so I decided to go ahead and tell him.
Oh, just like that. I mean, you didn't even think that I might want to be part of it. You didn't ask what I would feel.
Vanessa, I mean, we knew that sooner or later he was going to be asking about his father.
Yeah? So what makes this a good time to tell him? And I thought that you and I were going to make decisions together, you know, about anything important about his upbringing.
But he was asking.
Well, okay, so why do you have to tell him now?
Because when a child asks a question like that, then that means they're ready to hear the answer.
Don't shut me out. Don't shut me out. I can't lose Peter, too.
What do you mean, too?
Hi. Oh, that looks good. Can I put that there? You know what I mean.
Vanessa, we didn't plan to shut you out or to interfere with you and your son. Okay, the whole thing just happened.
Come on.
Okay, I mean, he was ready to know, and that's okay with me.
Come here, Peanut. Come on. It's time for bed, okay? Say goodnight.
Good night. Night. Can I get a kiss? Good night.
That's nice.
Good night, son. I'll see you again real soon, okay?
Come on, honey.
You are exactly like Roger. You hurt people, you hurt them again, and somehow you're able to worm your way right back into their lives.
Please don't say I'm like my old man.
Well, you give me one good reason why you're not.
Okay, look, I admit I came over to see Peter, but I didn't come over here to tell him that I was his daddy.
Well, what then?
I wanted to feel like I was connected to something, you know, like a family. I wanted it to be like the old days. It was me and my grandfather with the horses, you know, on the farm. I mean, Peter deserves to be loved like my grandfather loved me, like your father loved you.
You told me at my father's funeral that you were not going to mess with anything. You were going to let us raise Peter, and you weren't going to ruin our custody arrangement.
That hasn't changed a bit. I meant every word I said.
Okay. Well, do you also mean what you said about wanting to set things right?
Oh, my word as Peter's father.
Then you tell me what's going on with Dinah. Told me that she was sticking with Roger, that he was her husband no matter what he'd done. I don't understand it. I mean,
Unless what?
I don't know. Unless she's lost her mind.
She hasn't lost her mind.
Well, then what is it? Tell me. How could she go back to a man who's treated her that way?
Why would I know?
That's what I want you to tell me, Hart.
Look, you want me to find out? I'm not going to find out, okay?
Look, this is your chance to do right by Dinah, okay? You used her. You used her to hurt your father. Now you can do the right thing.
Your daughter won't even look at me, more or less tell me what's on her mind.
I'm not so sure about that. You charmed her once. You can charm her again. Use that. I mean, get her to tell the truth here.
It's not a good idea, Vanessa.
I think it is, and I want you to try it, please.
If he doesn't want to go near Dinah, I don't think he should. It's his business, it's not ours.
Look, he made a bad situation worse. He seduced Dinah. I think maybe she's going back to Roger, well, perhaps because she feels guilty about it.
Her mind is made up, okay, and I can't change that.
You confused her. That's why she's acting the way she is.
What was her excuse before he came to town?
You said you're not like your father. This is your chance to prove it.
What's Romeo up to now?
Nothing. Vanessa's mad because her stupid daughter went back to Roger and she wants Hart to go save him, and he said no, and he has every right to say no.
I don't think you're the most objective person here.
Okay, look, you folks fight without me, all right? I gotta get going.
Yeah, that's right. Cut and run. That's the story of your life.
Hart, please.
Look, Vanessa, I'd love to help you, but I can't.
Look, if this were Peter, what would you do? If it were Peter who was in danger or trouble and you knew it, you'd try and help him. You'd try and protect him, wouldn't you?
Dinah hasn't lost her mind, all right? She knows exactly what she's doing.
Is there something that you know about Dinah that you're not telling me? If you know something about Dinah, you tell me.
Look, why don't you stop worrying so much, okay?
How can I stop worrying?
Dinah's tough, all right? She's determined. You know how she is.
I do, and I also know this is your father.
And Roger couldn't put one over her if he wanted to.
I'm not so sure about that, you know.
Vanessa?
Yeah?
Petey Poop wants you.
Oh.
Well, I think Hart's right about one thing. Dinah is strong.
She's gonna have to be, because every single day she stays with Roger is gonna be a living hell. I don't know. What am I supposed to think? Dinah was desperate tonight. Absolutely desperate. She wants me to accept her marriage to Roger, even though I can't understand it, and accept her. And you know, I could tell from the look in her eyes that she really meant it.
That's pretty weird. Dinah normally doesn't give a damn what you think.
I know. It's as though she feels that, you know, she doesn't have any choice, that she has to be with Roger. I don't understand it at all.
Here's a crummy thought. What if Dinah really is in love with Roger?
Oh, no, that's impossible.
Nothing is impossible.
She can't love that man. I don't know, maybe she does. I was just beginning to have a little bit of hope, you know, because at Daddy's funeral, she got a little close to me. I felt as though she knew I loved her and she could accept it, and we had a chance to be a normal, well, you know, more normal mother and daughter.
Well, just because you guys are closer doesn't mean she can't get back together with Roger.
Well, that's what she said. That's exactly what she said. She doesn't want to have to choose anymore.
And that makes sense.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to pretend that I'm happy, that she's happy? You know, doesn't matter who she's with, as long as she's happy, it's okay. I can't do that, because it's like standing around and watching a drug addict go back for another fix, and I'm not going to do that. I think I'm right. I think that if I just shouldn't be part of it, you know. It just hurts. But I don't know what else to do. I really don't.
I think maybe I do.
What?
I'll meet you at home in about an hour or so, and don't worry about a thing, okay? Night, Rich.
Night. Drive careful.
Get out of my house.
Come to see Dinah, Roger.
I said, get out of my house.
And I'm not leaving it till I do.
More guts than brains, you know that? Breaking into a man's home in the middle of the night, people have been mistaken for burglars and shot, dead. Of course, I don't need a gun to take you on.
Well, I'm game.
Yeah?
What about your heart condition? Should you be exerting yourself so soon after your attack?
Get out of here now. Problem in your marriage, huh?
No, Roger, I don't think so. I've heard all this before.
Then what are you doing here?
Not one word of this makes any sense. I'm not buying any of this, Roger. Not any of it at all.
Well, listen, Dinah will tell you the same thing I've been telling you, same thing she told Vanessa and Ross. We are back together.
Well, something's wrong. I know Dinah too well. Everything she's been through, Henry's funeral. There's no way she'd come back to you.
Run along home now, huh? Run along home to the little woman. Pay some attention to your own wife. Okay, look. You want me to call security? Or maybe 911. Springfield's finest will be up here in 5 minutes flat.
I'm going to talk to Dinah soon. Real soon. And when I do, I'll find out exactly what's going on here. Bye-bye, Roger.